Hello everybody, this is Brisbane 05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In this last episode, we've actually versed Newcastle United and we have actually seen or witnessed in this episode, in the previous episode, we've actually witnessed that Eddie Nketiah was actually one of the doubters. And everyone was like not trusting him ever since, the Europa League matches where Nketiah wasn't there to provide the goals they needed that much. But as a substitute player, he was actually giving a lot. Like, he was actually proving all the doubters wrong, like scoring a brace, but as a super sub. Yes, as a super sub. So maybe Mikel Arteta or me, actually, because I'm controlling Mikel Arteta, we have to basically adapt him as a super sub. Only when he's like very good or so, then yes. But right now, I may use Gabriel Jesus, but we'll see if his fitness is alright. But anyway, so today's episode will be all about Europa League match as we take on Bodo Glimt. Yes, this time we'll be taking on Bodo Glimt, but this time from home. We're actually going to be at home. So we have a home advantage. Hopefully we can get the job done. We have home supporters. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it is home advantage. We just have to play well. That's what. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe as it means a lot to me. And for just a quick reminder, we have reached 50 subscribers already. Yes. We have reached 50 subscribers. We're over 50 subscribers. So now that doesn't stop here. We're going to keep on increasing. Our next goal is to reach 100 subscribers. So we don't know when we're going to reach 100 subscribers. But trust me, it will take a year. But when it is worth it, if you guys subscribe to my channel, it'll be worth it. And like I said earlier in the previous episodes, I always do best when I make videos, so please understand that and please make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's just enjoy this match. Alright guys, we're here to see our 4th Europa League match. Yup, we're up against Bodo Glimt this time. And in our previous fixture, we actually lost to them in a very close match, 4-3. But this time, we're looking for revenge. Depends on what changes we have to make, in for this fixture here. So basically, wait, I have to basically go to team management. Yeah, there it is. So as you can see, a lot of players are actually fatigued. They're battling with fitness problems. So Saliba's, kind of unfit for this match. Same thing with Zinchenko, Havertz. Maybe majority of the players are actually unfit. Except Saka, but I'm not risking that. Or actually, I mean, because, for the Premier League match. Because we need to really do well in the Premier League. So basically, I'm actually going to rest Saliba in. Well, we're not going to do it in here. We're going to do it over there because it'll reset. But anyway, looks like we're ready to begin this match. Let's take a look at the standings here before we, start. And as you can see right here, we're actually first on the table. But let's take a look at the other groups. Fenerbahce actually leads over Stade Rennais, Dinamo Kiev, and Corona Kielce. Then we have Real Betis, Roma. Yeah, Real Betis has a lead over them. Then we have Union Saint-Germain, I think, and then Union Berlin. And then Man United as usual. Well, they did draw one match. I think their only draw was against Nordjylland or so, something like that. And Group F, Lazio is actually in front. It's in this game, it's called Latium, but it's Lazio. Feyenoord is second place. Freiburg and Nantes is first and second. And then Monaco and Trabzonspor is first and second put together. But anyway, Ferencvarosi, yep. It's pretty close here. Look at this, it's very close. Either one of us can get top spot. So if PSV, most likely it's going to be a battle between Arsenal and PSV for the top spot. So I really cannot wait for this one. But anyway, I guess we're going to get this started. We're going to go to match day. I'm pretty sure there's press conference. Yep, press conference are always the hardest part. And yep, Espejord, Pellegrino. We've already taken a look at them in the previous match day. Mo is actually the captain here. And it looks like we're going to be doing the press conference. So don't go anywhere. Alright guys, so yeah, Mikel Arteta had 3 questions. First one was, are you going to avoid getting knocked out? Well, he said that some results might be very unlucky, especially when you're, playing those teams. And secondly is that you need to change, your squad. What, are you going to rotate your squad a bit? Arteta says that he's going to change around based on their fitness. And their third question was obviously the very most important question. And that was when in the previous encounter when they played Bodo Glimt, but that was away from home. That was an away fixture. Arsenal got the defeat over them. They got the defeat to Bodo Glimt. 4-3 defeat. And this time they're going to prove a point. So can we do this? We don't know. So we're going to take a look at the pre-match report as usual. Yep. Like I said, this team is quite unknown. Well, that's only if we get to see a lot of third. When you keep on progressing, you get to see a lot of third place teams from the Champions League. That's when the Europa League gets a bit intense and insane. But anyway, let's take a look at the what changes I'm going to be planning to make here. So Saliba, I think we're going to put him in for Hurricane Timber. So yeah, I'm going to make some quite changes, but I'm going to maybe stop at there because I need to, because that will take a lot of time. So yeah, I'll probably show you the squad once I'm done with the changes. So just be patient, guys. Alright, guys, we're here to see this amazing encounter as we have Arsenal vs Bodo Glimt. I already told it's just getting a bit cringy when I say that. But anyway, like I already mentioned it previously, I've already made changes here. So I got Timber for Saliba, Calafiori, who's not comfortable as a centre-back, but now he's mostly left-back, but I've got him as a centre-back in change for Gabriel. Teddy for Zinchenko, Tomiyasu for Ben White, Pepe for Nicola Pepe for Bukayo Saka, Partey for Kamavinga, Reece Nelson in for Odegaard, Trossard for this Kai Havertz, Emil Smith-Rowe for Martinelli, and Nketiah in for Jesus. But Nketiah he's been a sus basically as a starter, but not as a substitute. He's balled out well. But can Nketiah do well? Because some Arsenal fans are really wanting to, make some, changes at the depth, for the depth. Like maybe Nketiah is good, but he's not been that consistent. So maybe they're thinking of making changes. So yeah. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And yep, I also forgot to mention Ramsdale as well. He's now the new captain for Arsenal because Rice, he's actually going to be in the substitution here. He's going to be our fourth captain. So first captain is Odegaard, second is Havertz, Rice is third captain, and now Ramsdale's fourth. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's enjoy this amazing Europa League match and see if we can get revenge against them. Alright guys, Arsenal versus Bodo Glimt. In the previous encounter, Arsenal got the defeat against them. Bodo Glimt were actually better than them in the previous encounter, but can Arsenal get the job done? As you can see right here, their legend players are listed right here. And it's going to be taking place at the Emirates. We're up against the Norwegian club FK Bodo Glimt. Ramsdale's actually now the new skipper since we rested all our players. But like I said in that Carabao Cup match, do not rest all your players. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're not resting all our players in this one, except our goalkeeper. And look at this view. It's a pretty good view here. This could be as a thumbnail. I'm actually going to add this as a thumbnail. You'll see once we get the video finished. But yeah, let's enjoy this Europa League anthem. Alright guys, so as usual Arsenal will be the new... So basically Arsenal will be starting first. Yeah, Tierney will be there. Yeah, Pepe. Thomas Partey too. Yep. Reece Nelson, who's playing his second match. I'm pretty sure that's Ian Wright right there. So as you can see, this is our starting lineup here. So Reece Nelson, that might be his second game. What can he do? He said that he's not improved well, despite actually being in the starting lineup. But can this be the turning point for Reece Nelson, basically? And like I said here, for Bodo Glimt, this is their starting lineup. Espejord, Sorli, Pellegrino, Fett, Berg, Saltness. Yep, list goes on and on. Right, just gotta clear this one away. Yep, there we go. This guy kind of looks like Granit Xhaka, but it's Leandro Trossard. And looks like Arsenal will be the starting the kickoff at first, but can they do well? Because Bodo Glimt actually got the job. They actually outwitted us in our previous encounter. But can we get our revenge? Here's Trossard. Trossard shoots, but I'm pretty sure that's the goalkeeper that saved it. Kind of don't remember his name because obviously this team has a lot of unknown players. So yeah, looks like Bodo Glimt are actually moving in. They have their key players here. Espejord, Saltness. I'm pretty sure that's a good tackle here from Tierney. Or is it Calafiori? Either one of those players. But Ramsdale collects it eventually. But like I said, like in the top left right here, Arsenal are currently in first place. But if they get the job done, they could actually be cruising in first place. Because PSV might most likely get the job done over FC Zurich. Because PSV are pretty good. I mean, they're the second best in this draw. So, yeah. Here's Pellegrino. Still Pellegrino. This could be a chance for Bodo Glimt to get our butts first. Get their butts ahead. But a block here from Tierney might have actually saved us. And without us, it's going to be a goal. Ramsdale just dived because he knew that he was going to shoot there. But a block from Tierney might have saved us right there. And looks like Bodo Glimt is actually going to think of going long here. It's going to be a corner kick for them. But Emil Smith-Rowe clears it. Only to find Fett. Here's Fett. Fett finds Pellegrino. Still Pellegrino. Still Pellegrino. Pellegrino shoots, but Ramsdale just comes to their aid. But I think it's going to be a goal. Can it? Is it? It is. Too much defending here from Arsenal as Pellegrino somehow scores the opening goal for Bodo Glimt. And he does the Kamavinga celebration. Well, Kamavinga did that celebration in the Carabao Cup. But this, anyone can do it. But Arsenal did a lot of defense here, and this might have costed the goal. But at least it's better than putting Runarsson in, because Runarsson just basically conceded in every shots their opponents put. And looks like Amal Pellegrino, that might actually be his second goal against us. He scored that goal in our first encounter. But can we get our revenge? This is our time. Partey. Still Partey. Finds Nketiah, who has been inconsistent lately. Finds Ricardo Calafiori. I'm pretty sure Calafiori's finishing is not that good, so he's probably going to be relying on some ball players. And Nketiah finds Trossard. Trossard shoots, but it hits the crossbar. And Bodo Glimt tries to get it away, but it's still with Arsenal. Trossard has it, but this time they do get it away. And now here's Mo, who's actually... I think he was initially the skipper when we just checked it in the team report. But now it is, might be another player. But Calafiori actually just reads the play. Finds Emil Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe finds Nketiah. Nketiah manages to find Pepe. Pepe with a cross. But I don't think it's necessary to do it from here. Excuse me here. This could be a chance here for Bodo Glimt to widen the gap. His Fett finds Sorli. And luckily offside trap has completely saved us right there. But this could have been a chance to get ourselves in front, especially if it wasn't for that Trossard miss. This could have been our chance to get the equalizer, but if it wasn't for that miss from Trossard. Now here's Calafiori. Goes long, but I think there's a lot of players. Yup. It's from a Bodo Glimt player, actually. Taney has it. Finds Hurrien Timber. It's Timber. Still Timber. Still Timber. Still Timber. Still Hurrien Timber. Timber shoots! And he might have scored what would be one of the best goals for a defender here. Hurrien Timber, who's actually a defender, just went into the attack and did this. That's outstanding here from Hurrien Timber. And Eddie Nketiah feels like getting subbed off early here. Well, they were initially going to get subbed off. Because Nketiah, like they said, it's not because of his consistent form, but it's because he's kind of low in fitness. And Jesus is actually coming in. What can this player do? This could actually be a regretting thing because now Jesus does not have that much stamina left. So this could be something that is different. But Hurrien Timber might have actually scored his first goal of the Arsenal tournament, I would say. His first Arsenal season, I would say. But yeah, Eddie Nketiah goes off for Jesus. Maybe I could have featured Nketiah more because this could have been his chance to prove the doubters wrong. But anyway, it is what it is. At least we're in an equalizing position thanks to Hurrien Timber. Now here's Taney. Still Taney with the ball. Finds Jesus. Still Gabriel Jesus. Still Jesus. Finds Trossard. It's Trossard. Trossard shoots. And he puts Arsenal in front right at the stroke of half-time. He does the BDI celebration. But what an assist from Gabriel Jesus there. Finds Trossard, who initially got denied at first because, of the crossbar and such. But this time, redeems himself by scoring the goal, which would put Arsenal in front just at the stroke of half-time. And this is his first goal in this Europa League match. Leandro Trossard puts Arsenal in front.
Goal for Arsenal, number 19, Leandro Trossard.
It looks like we're in half-time territory here as Arsenal have a slight lead over Bodo Glimt. Initially, in the previous encounter, Bodo Glimt actually was ahead. But yeah, half-time, it's Arsenal 2, Bodo Glimt 1. But there was an early goal from, well, that was not a goal, but it was a shot from Pellegrino, but a block from Taney. And then there was a disaster class from the defenders here, from Arsenal defenders here. Pellegrino just collects the ball in time and scored the opening goal of the match for Bodo Glimt. But all was not lost as Hurrien Timber from defence to attack and scored the vital goal, which was the equalising goal to put Arsenal in to save them from embarrassment. And then the goal which put Arsenal in front thanks to an assist from Jesus and Leandro Trossard just gives Arsenal the lead. But yeah, looks like around the grounds we have Malmo drawing to Union Berlin drawing to Braga, winning against, having a slim lead over Braga. Kilmarnock having a slim lead over Helsinki. Roma drawing to Betis. Stade Rennais to Corona Kielce, draw of Fenerbahce winning against Dynamo Kiev. But like I said initially, PSV Eindhoven, like I said, they would really win this one. And they did just that. At halftime, they have a slim lead over FC Zurich. So, let's see what changes we would make here. So, I think Thomas Partey would come off for Declan Rice, I would say. I mean, he's good, but we're gonna need some players. Oh, we don't have Declan Rice. That's kind of sucks. And already got. Oh yeah, we kind of forgot about this. Rice. I initially told that Rice was in the subs. Yeah, I actually forgot to put Rice in the substitution. My bad. But let's see what our players can do here from there. I mean, Odegaard is Now actually going to be a replacement here for Rice, but we're going to see about it. So no changes will be made. So it looks like we're going to be starting our second half. I really hope we can get the job done without even getting Odegaard in. Well, even if Odegaard is mentioned, we're still not going to put Odegaard in because he's vital for the Premier League match. And, you know, getting him for the Europa League match would probably be a big mistake here. Now here's Ramsdale, crosses it, shoots it to find one of the players, but Bodo Glimt has it. Here's Pellegrino, who's looking in hot form right now. Tries to find the players, which he does, but a block here. Timber finds it, finds Ramsdale. He has no choice but to shoot it long. But luckily Smith Rowe collects it. Trossard has it. But like in the top left right here, Trossard is actually the player to watch because he scored that early goal. Now here's Emil Smith Rowe, but he kind of lets the ball go because he knew it was a touch from Bodo Glimt. And when he actually collects it, this could have been a throw in for Bodo Glimt. Now here's Trossard. He's also in hot form right now. It looks in scoring a brace, but the goalkeeper saves it. He reads it correctly. He reads it correctly, but what a chance here from Trossard to score a brace. He already has a goal in his name. And this could be a corner kick here for Arsenal. Smith Rowe is actually going to be taking the proceedings instead of Saka because he's rested. So Emil Smith Rowe goes long. But a defense here. This could be a chance for Arsenal, but Heikin, who's actually the name of the Bodo Glimt goalkeeper, just saves it at the nick of time. And he decides to go long. But Reece Nelson somehow gets it away. Finds Partey. Jesus. Still Jesus. Jesus. This could be a chance for Arsenal to finish this off, which they do. Arsenal have a 2-goal lead over Bodo Glimt. And as usual, he does his iconic celebration, goal celebration, his telephone calling here. And look at the ecstatic fans, the Arsenal fans right here. They're so ecstatic about this. And Rob Holding will be a replacement here for Calafiori. But like I said, Rob Holding is not that good. We kind of used him in that Spurs match or Manchester City match, and that costed us very badly in our matches. But this time, he's used as a super sub because he doesn't have that much pace in him. But Jesus might have actually given us the insurance goal. It looks like Calafiori comes off for Rob Holding. And now Bodo Glimt. They're really serious about this, but in our next Arsenal match, they're up against Burnley. That means Arsenal will be up against Vincent Kompany, who's actually the manager in this one. Manager of Burnley. And I is Elebau Dalawi. I kind of pronounce his name wrong, but doesn't matter here. But Arsenal somehow gets it away. Just at the nick of time. And Lore takes it, but Jesus tries to steal it, but Lore somehow has it. He finds Fett. This could be a chance for Arsenal to finish this off. Tierney collects it, finds Partey. Still Thomas Partey. Finds space. He could actually go long. He could actually think of doing a long shot, but he's unselfish. He's basically selfless, and he instead finds Jesus. And he actually scores a brace in this one. And he shows that defeating Bodo Glimt was one of their best so far. And it was actually a big mistake. Bodo Glimt actually beating Arsenal was actually a big mistake. Now it looks like Odegaard might actually be the replacement for Trossard. But like I said initially, Odegaard would not be playing this match. So Trossard will have to probably play for the remainder of this match. Because like I said initially, we kind of need Odegaard for this for the Premier League match. So here's Pellegrino. So that's his 5th goal in the Europa League match. Scored a hat-trick against PSV. Scored a brace now against Bodo Glimt. But I'm pretty sure he scored that goal against Bodo Glimt earlier. And there was a goal here for Bodo Glimt, but he was caught offside. And Odegaard again thinking of actually coming on, and he was just offside. That's kind of unlucky here for Bodo Glimt. But I think Jesus scored earlier in that Bodo Glimt match. We don't know though, but yeah. Runares Peugeot comes on for Bobangna, Faris Pemi Bobangna. Kind of sounds African here. But yeah. But looks like Jesus scored a brace. But I have a feeling he actually scored that goal early against Bodo Glimt. But we're not going to focus on that. This could be a chance for Jesus to score a hat-trick. But Haikin saves it somehow. It looks like Odegaard had enough. He wants to come on for Partey. But we're only going to feature him for 6 minutes. This could have been Declan Rice's spot. But I accidentally forgot to put Rice in the substitution for Odegaard. So Martin Odegaard comes in for Partey, which seems like a bold decision. And that could have been a chance for Jesus to score a hat-trick, but a wonderful defending here from Bodo Glimt might have saved the goal right there, and Holding somehow clears it away. He has the ball. He doesn't have that much pace though. But he finds Jesus. Still Jesus. Jesus finds Odegaard. It's Odegaard with it. But Haikin saves it somehow. And we're already in 3 minutes of added time. Pepe has it. Finds Reece Nelson. Reece finds Jesus. Finds Odegaard with a back heel pass. Odegaard tries to find Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe shoots. And he scores. Arsenal just has a pounding over Bodo Glimt at home. A 5-1 over them. And at this stage, Arsenal are cruising right now. But what a goal here from Emil Smith Rowe. Exactly what they needed. But looks like Arsenal are cruising from then onwards. 5-1 victory over Bodo Glimt. The fans are ecstatic here. They're happy about this because they got their revenge over Bodo Glimt after their earlier defeat in match day 3. But who else to thank but Gabriel Jesus, scoring a brace in that match. I think this might be his 6th goal. We don't know. There might be some technical issues because I think he scored that goal early in the Bodo Glimt match. In that match day 3 one. But enough about that. Arsenal get the job done over Bodo Glimt. 5-1. And as usual, we're going to see the highlights. And it was a goal from Leandro Trossard. It was a goal that actually put Arsenal in front at the stroke of half-time. But then, at the 62nd minute, Jesus was cruising. He was cruising. And he scored that vital goal. And then Partey, who had enough space, finds Jesus again. That's when he scored a brace. And then it was actually a pass from Odegaard, then to Jesus, finding Emil Smith Rowe. And he scored his goal. To put an exclamation mark. And let's take a look at the post-match interview as Malmo got the job done. Yep, PSV just had a thumping over FC Zurich. And as usual, we're going to take a look at the post-match interview here.
Just a moment of your time.
A great win and a great performance from Jesus. Of course, Jesus' performance and his goals were what caught the eye, but I think it's important to credit the rest of the team too. At Arsenal, we know we're all in it together. Nobody expected FK Bodo Glimt to give Arsenal a serious test today, and the game went according to the predictions. It was a comfortable win. What can you take away from your team's performance? Of course, I'm pleased with the win and I'm pleased we scored a few goals, but it's just another 3 points. Other people can talk about how impressive we were. Our job is to work hard in training. That was a pretty impressive 5-goal win for Arsenal. Would you say you controlled the game pretty much from start to finish? A lot of the game was played in the opposition half. We really took initiative and played on the front foot today, but that meant the boys had to stay alert when we were out of possession.
No further question. Thanks for your time.
Alright, so that was the presentation right here, the post-match interview right here, and we finish our Europa League match. And as usual, the squad submission screen, I'm pretty sure we'll be sticking with this screen, with this squad. Well, we have Moisander. He can actually be as a replacement here. We're gonna make some changes here for Finland later on. So yeah, I think yeah, there's a lot of good talent here. But I think we're good with this squad. Looks like we'll submit. And our next game is against Burnley. So yeah, I really cannot wait for this match. Now let's take a look at this. Party seems below par. And yep, Declan Rice. Gaffer, thanks for giving me a run of games. I'm feeling a lot happier now. And yep, I want even more from you. You need to meet my expectations and go beyond them if you're serious about becoming a regular here. Alright, so our next game is against Burnley at Emirates Stadium. That means our home game. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I have no introductions, no conclusions here. Just the same thing. We'll be back for our next episode. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as we witnessed, we got our revenge against Bodo Glimt. We definitely needed that, especially after that close defeat. It was a very close match in that early encounter, but we lost 4-3 in that game. But we got revenge against them. We definitely needed that. And yup, I really have no words to say from our Arsenal boys here. They did what they do best. Always scoring more goals and always bumping the goal difference to a much better goal difference, when they're in a very sticky situation and such. But yeah, anyway, that was a really breathtaking match. It really got a lot of my breath, so it was very intense. It was very intense. And I really have no words to say here. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next game is against Burnley. We'll be taking on Vincent Kompany, but not as a player, a manager. And he's managing Burnley, so I really cannot wait to see our familiar face here, because he played for Manchester City. He was a Manchester City legend. So let's see if we can take on Burnley and defeat Vincent Kompany's boys. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. It's Brisbane 05 Blassie here, signing off.